Okay. Anyway, right. So, Dragon Pass. Um, we need to get a blessing from Urox this year. Exploration we'll have good fortune with, supposedly. Remember the last time we had good fortune. And we put magic into hero questing, so I assume we're going to give it a try or something. So, what I would suggest before we go hero questing is spend a little bit of time talking to someone trying to get more information about it. Well, welcome to a hobby that will consume your life. Okay, so we got that going, and then the clan mood is worried because, according to Loricon, the farmers think we're giving preferential treatment to the weapon thanes. Probably because we have so many. I don't know what else to do about that. We can give out gifts to the farmers, but the farmers are already feeling resolved, so if the clan mood in general is bad, maybe a feast? I don't know. Yes, I can guess which one in particular. Okay, so it is sea season, which means we've got a little bit of time here. What should we work on here? Should we do the shrine thing now? Should we maybe go exploring a little bit? Should we trade for some more cows? So, you know, we're in planting season, so not a lot of stuff is going to happen, you know, like battle-wise. Get the shrine? Okay. I mean, not unless, well, okay, so first of all, we'll have to sacrifice, then we'll have to build the shrine. So we don't necessarily need to build the shrine to get the blessing to count. So maybe we can skip the shrine. We can actually do the sacrifice, get something. I don't know that we would ever fail building a shrine. I don't think that's a thing. So I don't think that we would be prevented from it. But, so right now, I guess we'll do a sacrifice instead. Now, this is where it might fail, because we might not learn something. But, gonna do the sacrifice then? Get that out of the way? This might actually be really good with the chaos thing, chaos protection, because if we're doing a hero quest later as well, then that might help us along the way. So, what do we see here? Stormbowl's mysteries are rather shallow, but still useful. We know none of the mysteries. I am aware of that. There's never a guarantee. We should do at least 7. 2 or 3 would be better. Which we can learn about the mysteries. Okay. So we're doing at least 7. Are we going to do more? We did put some into mysteries, right? I think the last time when it failed and we only did 7 was because we didn't have any magic in our mysteries. But we can definitely afford to do 14. Maybe do 14 because then it might guarantee we get the blessing and then we don't have to worry about it. Okay. Let's do the 14 and make the sacrifice. Unveiled the workings of the Smite Chaos Ritual. Okay. The Carls and the Cotters are fighting. The Carls complain that the Cotters are herding sheep onto their grazing land. The Cotters complain that the Carls expect them to feed their sheep on nothing but rocks and sand. A little rivalry between Carls and Cotters is normal, let them argue. Whether or not a sacrifice to their goddesses will quiet everyone down, it will bring us divine favor. She thinks we should sacrifice to Uralda and Navala. This problem will continue to vex us if we are not dealing with it properly, okay? And so he doesn't offer anything, he just says we need to do something. Distribution of land is the clan ring's responsibility, okay. An inspiring poem might calm their ruffled feathers, says Loricon. He wants us to compose a harmony poem. The Cotters unfairly accuse the Carls. She thinks we should scold the Cotters. And he says sheep and cattle graze differently on different kinds of land. There's no real reason to fight. Right. So I think that if I recall from when we were looking at the farmer tab, I think we have plenty of grazing land available. So, you know, technically this is an issue for us because we are the ones that distribute all that stuff. Yeah, you're right. They don't look very receptive to a poem. Well, despite that, though, she might also be right. I think the Cotters do have plenty of land. I think they might be at fault here. However, the farmers are already in a bad mood. And I think that includes both Carls and Cotters. So the only advice we've really been given is everything but scold the Carls. Unfortunately, there's no reason to fight, we can't just say get over it. The closest thing I think would be let them argue, but I feel like that's just going to carry on and make it worse. Although she's saying this is normal, so... And then Heron here says this will continue to vex us if we do not deal with it properly. So he seems to think there's a way to fix this. I think they are. I think the Cotters actually are at fault because I think we've given plenty of grazing land. And I know that the amount of land we have for the herds, we barely have enough cows to plow them, so we're not well, okay, so but here's the thing though. This isn't... Carls complain the Cotters are herding sheep onto the grazing lands. The Cotters complain the Carls expect them to feed their sheep on nothing but rocks and sand. Okay, so maybe actually I'm wrong here because I think that the grazing land is shared by everybody, isn't it? God, I wish you could go back and look at the things before having to make a decision. Say number 5, scold the Cotters. Okay, we'll give that a shot and see what that does. Scold the Cotters. Well, let's try that. Unless there's any last-minute disagreement on that. Okay. Give it a shot. The Cotters admitted that their grievances were exaggerated and said they would henceforth show their Orlanthe pride in a way that did not weaken the harmony of the clan. Hooray! Hooray! That was the right answer! Damn sheep herders! Okay, so we did learn a blessing here. We got Smite Chaos, which improves our chances of fighting chaos. We do not actually have the blessing active though. So, but I think we fulfilled the need to learn the blessing. So I think we're fine now. Let's see. So let's go back to farming here. I want to look at, just to make sure for future reference. The pigs need wildland. Okay, that's only talking about pigs though. 23 hides of wildland, and other livestock need to graze on 27. So yeah, we've got 115 wildland for grazing. So yeah, they were totally fine. Yep, the one time Desrata had something useful to say. He was right. She is expert in animals, though, so maybe she understood that. Yeah, no, those guys have got plenty of grazing land. The horses have gone up, have they not? I think we started with 50, and now we've got 14 horses more somehow. That's interesting. Okay. I imagine it's because she knows we really want to get rid of her, and she doesn't want to get booted out of the clan ring. Okay, so now what should we do? Should we do a little bit of exploration, since that said it was going to be good? Should we maybe go talk to one of our friends, try and learn some more lore so that we can do a hero quest? We did get told that there were ruins around our Tula, and we did not find them the last time we went exploring. So we could do that again. Well, I think we're probably safe to do exploring. We were just told at the beginning of the year that we would have good fortune for exploring. And since it's planting season, I think a lot of people are going to be busy. I don't know that we would get raided because we don't have anything to raid. You know, harvest season, I feel like would be better. So, okay, well, let's go to the map then. And what should we explore? Should we continue exploring around our territory, or should we go somewhere else? Okay. Let's okay, well, so that's one vote for each. Okay, let's stay close. try and get that as close to the center of our territory as possible so we don't piss off anybody else. Because I don't actually know where our territory extends. But okay, so we have an Aaron. How do we want to send? Do we want to do 1 in 10? I think this is what we did last time. Okay. We'll send 1 Thane and 10 footmen. You want to send 1 more? You can send 1 more. Let's send that. Oh boy. While exploring in the west, members of your clan encounter a drooling, wild-eyed hermit, dressed in a suit of bark. He froths at the mouth, dances a little jig, and then speaks words of prophecy. You will soon oversee an auspicious marriage. After this happens, you must sacrifice 5 cows to Uralda, or your weapon thane's crafters will go mad, frothing mad, from the ale they drink. Okay, that's an important thing. We need a big marriage and 5 cows. Write that one down. Uralda. Okay. So, Jareen thinks we need to give a gift to this guy for the warning. The shaman will prove elusive, whether we mean him good or ill. So he says do nothing. Strange prophecies of shamans have much truth in them. Find the shaman and offer to adopt him. Not every frothing madman is a powerful seer. Do nothing. Not every frothing Okay. Not every frothing madman. Some days I worry that one day oh no, Lorikhan thinks he's gonna go crazy. And it does kind of look like him a little bit. So a lot of people think we should just do nothing. Otherwise, maybe give him a gift. I definitely don't think trying to adopt him is going to work. It's just not probably gonna. Ask him to show us his little jig and learn the jig. It might be. So, it would be Lorikhan who is our heroic custom guy. And Hindala is good in magic. Okay. So between the two of them, I don't really have a good answer. But, okay. Should give him a gift? We can do that. Let's go for number 2 then. Yeah, okay. Find the shaman and give him a gift. What do you want to give him? Cows or goods? Now, I don't know how many, like I would say maybe 1 or 2 goods. Because we have to try and remember how many goods we're giving to everybody. And just on the basis of 7 goods going towards a god. But last time, well, we gave 5 goods to the last person. But we were trying to... That was our alliance, right? When we sent our diplomat to go ally, we sent 5 goods. So even 5 might be too many. Yeah, I mean, we do have more cows, but we also have just barely enough cows to plow our fields. Cows are probably something we should work on trading for at some point as well, just so we can grow that. Because the amount of fields that we can plow dictates how much food we get. And it might be nicer to have some more food by the end of the year. Well, okay, so maybe 3? We could give 1 cow and a couple goods. Go 3 goods. See how well that tries out. Okay. Well, let's do this. Who leads the party? Oh, great. Now we gotta send more people. Okay. Well. Why isn't she supposed to be exploring? Is that what she's doing now? We explored and we came across this guy? Okay. Well. I don't know who is good for this. It put us into combat by default, and I don't know why. Yeah. So I don't know who would be good for this. I don't know if this is a bargaining thing. I don't know if this is a magic thing. I don't know if this is a combat thing. Should we assume that it is combat? Send a combat guy? Could send this guy right here. So we have somebody who's good at that and magic. He appears to be our best. Although he's good with animals, very good with magic. Actually, so he would be the best. Send, because he's only fair. Well, let's assume that it thinks combat is the thing to send here. Let's just send our best guy. This makes me nervous though, because I mean, what if he dies? And then we lose our renowned animal guy. I don't know that that's gonna happen though. I think this is like, we need somebody who's gonna be able to track this down. But somebody who's excellent at bargaining. I don't actually know. Let's just send one. Oh my god, how many... What? This seems like an ordeal. Ortosi is the name. Well, we probably don't want too many warriors to be hostile. This seems really like we are forcibly trying to give this guy a gift. Well, should we do like 1 in 5? 1 in more? Probably one weapon thing at least. I don't know what we're gonna find out of this. One in 5, I think, is the default for exploration. Okay. Yes, we'll send 6 people to try and track this guy down so we can give him a gift. Let's give it a shot. They looked high and low, but could not find him. Okay. Well... Okay, we are now in fire season. So, fire season is when we're most likely going to be attacked. People are not pleased. Give gifts. Let's give gifts to everybody. People are very healthy. Fertility is assured. Okay. Well, these guys are feeling resolved, but the clan mood is worried, so we might want to do something about that. Yeah, I honestly don't know. We could go exploring again. We could do a delegation to go learn some lore. We could have a feast. At this point, we're really just kind of in an area where we're safe. As far as things that we need to do, we could trade for some cows. We've gone up in goods again. So whatever these trade routes are working out for us, quite well actually. Because we were down to 66 and then we just jumped up again. So we can spend some goods if we just want to give out gifts. But a feast. So a feast we could utilize to get some neighbors to come over. Who are we? So the fire courts were the guys with the ancient texts. The herons owe us a favor. The turtles are known for a history of mad chieftains. We could try and smooth over relations with the Boscovia or the Blue Jay, since we're not on good terms with them. So I guess the question then is, for the feast, do we want to use that feast to improve relations for hopefully getting an alliance, or that would probably not go over well. In all honesty, we don't want to piss off the ducks, because the marsh ducks are over here and they will probably come and attack us if we do anything to the cabbage ducks. The ducks may look funny and be unimposing, but they are militant, so we don't want to go doing that. Even though technically our people are sworn enemies of beastmen, it would probably not be good.